the day I got my sight back. So part 3 in the lovely London today. As you can see, a lovely background here behind me, because I'm over for my appointment, which I'll also be sharing in a few days. Just a little process of that. Little recap, I guess. Part 1 was non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Part 2, bone marrow transplant. Lost my sight because of side effects from the bone marrow transplant. So this brings me to the OOKP story of getting my sight back, basically. So for 2 years I was pretty much corneal blind. So I had to rely on other people, rely on the services of the NCBI, which is now Visual Ireland, which were all fantastic. And you just learn to adapt. It's not easy, believe me, it really wasn't easy. Then I was told, there was an option for me. OOKP, 2 surgeries. First surgery, they take a canine tooth. Has to be a canine tooth because of its size. They also take the bone underneath. Then they grind that down. They put a lens into it, and then they place that underneath a pocket of skin underneath your eye. You can grow tissue from your body that you cannot reject. So yeah, that sits there. It sat underneath my eye here for 4 months. I got it done the end of November, and then waited up until March 2020. I had my second surgery. Bear in mind, I was quite lucky because I had my surgery. I was in hospital for a few days. I got home, I think, on a Tuesday, and I believe lockdown happened on a Friday, which was insane because when I think back now, I'm like, holy hell, I was in lockdown a lot longer. I was in lockdown for about 3 years prior to the actual lockdown. So bear that in mind. Also in part 1, they take a graft from the inside of your mouth, which is like about that length. And that is the new front of your eye, basically. Like that, your body can't reject it. They place that over the eye that they're going to use for the surgery. And that also sits there for 4 months. Second surgery, removed the tooth from underneath the pocket of skin to make sure that it's grown enough tissue. Fold back that graft that they place over the eye. They remove like the front part of your eye and they replace it with this tooth and lens, and then they cover it back over. Voila, I can see pretty much how it works. That's the easy version of the story. It's insane, but when I found out about it first, I was like, you're going to do what now to my face? You're going to take what and put it where? It works. Doesn't work for everybody that's visually impaired. It's only for people that have had severe like burns maybe to their face that have destroyed like the corneas of their eyes. People who have failed cornea transplants. People have had Stevens-Johnson syndrome, which is kind of similar to what graft versus host did to me. It burned the corneas of my eyes basically from the inside out. If the back of your eye is somewhat healthy and it's still in use, like your optic nerve, then you're more eligible for the surgery. So that's why it's so specific and so unique. I'm going to link the video. There was a video a few years ago of the surgeon that did mine. He shared like 3 stories of 3 patients that went through it. It's actually on YouTube. It's called The Day I Got My Sight Back. So yeah, take a look at that. But I'm going to share more about other bits that I went through during that time. It's not only was, losing your sight bad enough, but did go through a couple of other things. I'm hoping just to come on here a bit more and just share daily life. It's something I've always wanted to do, is create a bit of content, So I'm learning to do it for myself. I'm also braving talking in public here in a park. So go me. Excuse the sound because I don't have a mic or anything like that yet. Apologies, but I hope you enjoyed and stick around for more. And I suppose I'll end it with showing you the eye, I guess. Now, be nice, because it ain't the prettiest thing in the world. It is functional. I didn't get it for the appearance. I would have given up a lot of things to be able to have my sight back. And yes, it does affect me now a little bit that, I'm not fully confident in being out in public without the sunglasses, because people can be mean, people can be rude, but also people can be really, really nice too. So you can never know. So I think I wear them as a little shield. So yeah, I suppose there you go. I will share a little bit more about it, but that's it for now. Thanks, guys.